pulling. He doesn't want to do a face plant. He puts both hands on the ground, right? I immediately grab the arm, and I grab this arm, and I pull them together, and then I push. All right? It's a super easy technique. Get the hands close, pull them down. Pretty cool? All right, second one. I'm here. I pull him down. He doesn't want to hit his face, so he puts both hands on the ground. Then I shoot in from this side, and I grab that leg, collapse the legs, and I push him over. All right? So there is a name for these moves. When you grab the arms and you pull them together and they fall over, it's called barbed wire. If you move to the side and you grab the far leg and you pull it to this leg, it's called leg wire. Pretty cool?
Yes, sir.
Who needs to see that again?
Me.
All right, so again, we're here. I give him a big snatch, and he doesn't want to hit his face on the ground, so he puts his hands down. I go to the side, grab the arm, pull it to this arm, and then I pin, and I push, and I roll him over. Barbed wire. Pretty simple. Same sort of drill. I snatch him down, right? Then I move to the side, and I shoot for this leg, and hit his hips, and pull him over. You pull the legs together, and hit his hips, and he'll fold right up. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Have some fun. Arm, use the arms. Barbed wire, use the legs. Leg wire. Now, a lot of times when we're in this position, we want to take the back. Doesn't that make sense?
Sir.
So we're going to make the grip, right? I'm going to try to snatch him down if I can. I'm going to use my head to hold him a little bit, and I'm going to push on one arm, and I'm going to maybe hold on to this, and then I'm just going to spin to here. All right? Now, at this point, I've got an opportunity for a choke, but I moved to the back, okay? He doesn't want me here. If he can hook my hand with his, grab with the other hand like you're gonna, there you go. So he's got that pinned. All he has to do now is roll on his left shoulder, and I should go right over. Right? Now, he turns and faces me, escapes the choke. Make sense?
Sir.
All right. So again, this is how we set it up. I'm trying to get to his back. He knows he's in trouble. This is a good bailout move, right? By the way, I can always snatch this off, right? Pull him down, underhook his chin with the getting ready to choke, and then I move to here, right? Maybe I'm gonna go for single wing. He hooks this arm, pins it, holds it to his body, and he rolls. Now watch. I go over. This is my choke. He just spins towards me, and now I have nothing. Okay? All right. So for me, the key to this throw is getting this elbow. Okay? So I'm here. All right? If he's grabbing with this hand, it'll be this elbow. I want to hook this elbow. Right? Now I got him. I throw. If I do this, he's going to get me in the back mount, hook his legs around me, and now he's definitely going to choke me, right? So once I get to here, right, I can try to turn this way if I can, swim this arm under, turn toward, or, right, I've just hooked this arm, right? If I go this way, what happens to the choke?
It gets worse.
It gets worse. So I want to control this arm, duck, turn, so I don't get myself in a worse position. Make sense?
Sir.
Who thinks they can set up the attack, which gives the other person a chance to do the bailout? So remember this. One of you is going to say, half of you, let's see. Emma worked with Caleb. Emma set up the attack. You watch me. Jeremy worked with Josh. Jeremy watched the attack. And Brent, you're going to do the attack. Help Michael get through the other part. So watch Brent, what he does, watch what I do. If you're on the attack, make the grip. If you don't want this arm here, right, try to break it off, pin it to the ground. This is the choke that I want. I drive up his body, here, underhook this around his neck, and I'm going for this. He hooks the arm and just rolls. His part is hook the arm, roll. Now, which way does he turn? Towards. Does that make sense?
Sir.
All right, thank you, sir.
Sure.
So again, Brent and I are here. We end up Basically, we don't want to just jump into the guard for some reason. We would prefer to go ahead and get the top position. There's lots of ways to do that. Britt snatches me down, right? And then pins my hand to the ground, goes for this choke. Now, if I let him, I'm gonna get a nasty lapel choke here, so I'm gonna hook this arm. Now watch, I don't go this way, because he's just gonna land right on top of me and choke me, right? So there's only one good way to go, and that is over my back. I roll him. Now, if this hand is in the way, right, I might not be able to go. Duck it down by your thigh, right? Watch, this goes down, this one goes up. Now I got him. See, I got this hand out of the way. Some of you guys are kind of doing this, right? I've got this. This hand's in the way, and you're kind of trying to figure out how to get past this arm, and now you can entangle this with his legs, right? This hand, right? And then I'm kind of stuck. Now he's in a position where he can start fighting for either a triangle choke or something else. He gets past it one arm, right? He pushes me to the side, and then I'm setting up for trouble. Make sense? So again, get the hands out of the way. Make sure that you're making the rolls smartly. By the way, some of you might remember this drill, right? The sit-out drill, right? Which we've done before. It's the same move. Get one hand down, other hand goes over the top, roll to the top. Try it 1 or 2 more times.
Sir.
Thanks, sir. Sir. Here. This is one of my favorite chokes. It's called single wing choke, okay? The reason that this thing works for me is because once I make my grip and I go for it, I'm going to use 180 pounds of my weight. That's everything I got. Maybe 179, because that 1 pound of it's going to be wrapped around his neck. But most of my weight is going to be what turns this choke, okay? So if I grab him and I do this, it's just the strength of my back, right? My lats, maybe the trapezius, maybe a little bicep. That's not nearly as strong as me holding on and using my whole weight. So I'm going to grab. Remember, I got to get under his chin, right? So I snap him down, right? I pin this. I don't want him to try to grab me again. And then I move my head up, start pushing, and I wrap. All right? You guys can see where this is already locking, right? Sure. Now, if I'm not fast enough, he's going to roll me. But if I am fast enough, I'm going to hook and spin. And everybody can see that I own him now, right?
Sir.
Make sense?
Sir.
Sure. All right, so let's talk about a couple other things. Remember that when I basically showed you guys the moves, the throws, right? I snatched him down, right? This time I'll go this way. I'm still got the sleeve. I switch. What is this called? Barbed wire, right? Boom. That makes sense. We're Jiu Jitsu people, not wrestling people. So we can do some other things if we really want to, right? I can be here. I go to fake snatch him down. He puts his hands down. He goes to sit back up. And I put my foot right here. And I'm going to yank this arm and yank this leg and roll him right over. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Kick out. Makes sense. Can we do kick out?
Sir.
So remember, when we're doing this from the guard, it's the same move. I'm here. I want to roll him over. I break grip here, push away, kick. Y'all know that one. That makes sense, right? Likewise, if I wanted to, I could jump straight into an arm lock, couldn't I? Change my grip, throw it here, and I've got an arm bar. Doesn't that make sense?
Yes, sir.
You can do those very similar things. I can snatch him down here, put my head on him, work double underhooks, right? Hold on. When he looks up, I step in and I make elevator from the butterfly guard. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Pretty simple. When you start looking at, you don't have to be in the guard to do all of these moves. You can do them from a kneeling position. You can do them from a standing position. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. He's looking for some sort of control here, maybe to set up a choke, or maybe he's just trying to control me if this hand is low, right, I can push it to the ground this way. Now, when I put the shoulder to the ground, he might not go over unless I kick. Now watch. Head, kick. Right? So instead of doing this one, the hands are low, you just pin it, and now you just have to kick and hook them over, okay? So there's just a small modification for that one. Essentially the same one as elbow hook, this one, right? Which, by the way, can we do that standing? Right? I go to make head norm. I get here, he ducks under. Can't I throw him from here? Sure. It's the same throw, it's just done from a grounded position. Any questions on any of those? If you find yourself straining, you're not in the right position. Break down their body, break down the position. Ready? Go. Oh, sorry. All right, looking good. All right, good. Kind of a barbed wire action there, Jeremy. Nice take, Jeremy. And hold on, wait. All right. You still got the guard. Looking good, girlie. Hold on, let me get my hands right there. Stop moving. Oh. It was thinking the same thing. Mind you, a little low on the lapel. Josh, you're working. Get your hand behind your head. Keep working. Push his head towards. See if you can get this leg over his head. This leg. Now. Get it. Now pull hard with the right hand. Good job. Nice adaptation. There's an arm bar and a sweep. I love it. Nice work, gentlemen. Let's go. Be aggressive. Get some position. All right. Use the left leg with the left hand, but that was still good, girl. You're thinking. Emma's thinking. She's working it.
Just keep in control of that arm.
Good. Got 30 seconds. Oops. Like what you thinking, Brent? But Jeremy's knocked out. Nicely done, sir. So I've been fighting Brent all night, and he's kind of got things figured out. I snatch him down, right? And I do get here, but he's expecting me to go here, and he starts rolling, right? And now I don't have him. He turns and he beats me, right? No bad, no worries. So I snatch him down. I do get this in place, but this time I'm gonna put this over his head and I'm gonna hold on here. Okay? Now when I roll, I got this choke. It's a leg assisted. Whew. Pretty cool.
Definitely need to see that one more time.
So the trick is, instead of me getting the single wing here and getting rolled every time, see, he knows this now, he's thinking about rolling me. I go here, I grab onto something, maybe I grab onto his belt. All right, I gotta have this deep. I can't let that go. But I don't have enough to choke him. I'm pretty strong, but I don't have enough. So I'm gonna put this on his head. Remember that this hand pushes the head on single wing and pushes the head down. Once I get here, I can start cranking it this way. He doesn't like that. If he does a tap, because I don't have it right, I've given him some space intentionally. When I roll, now I've got, you push the leg down, the leg is extremely strong, and you just brace this, the leg does all the work. Makes sense?
Can you do that to somebody so I can see
I
it?
was gonna say, Brent, I'll take one for you, buddy.
Same entry, grab, snatch down, underhook here, right? I'm still holding this hand in position until I'm ready. I grab something, I get here, I start cranking here. Okay? If I don't have him, I can roll. You can feel it's getting kind of tight there. I can roll, I gotta hook up something, and then I can get in there.
Oh, that sucks. I didn't like none of that.
Pretty cool?
Yes.
So in the old days, we used to do this one. Right? You see how I entered that? Again, it's all from the kneeling position.
That was the same thing, right? Just different entry.
Yeah. Except instead of me pulling down here and grabbing something and going ahead and trying to make this choke, and then bailing out into the triangle choke, I'm just moved here. Right? Some people will grab that leg thinking, ooh, I got to hold on to the leg. Maybe I can throw him. Doesn't matter. I'm going to reach under here and just grab this foot. This is the choke he's worried about. He doesn't see this one coming, probably. I step over, grab that ankle. Oh, I missed it, but I still got him. Now, I can let the lapel choke go. I can start working the arm lock, or I can get the triangle. Pretty cool?
Yes, sir.
All right, who wants to play with that one? Nice and slow so you don't get tired. Because you've been fighting for 20 minutes. All right, get your partner, work the triangles, have some fun.